toll road here, and I'm in Alexandria Bay, New York, and I'm about ready to take the Uncle Sam boat tour all the way to the Boldt Castle. High seas, kids. Better buckle up, buckaroos. Better take a ride on the toll road. The Boldt Castle is located on Hart Island, one of the islands that make up the Thousand Islands on the St. Lawrence River, and we get there with just a short little boat ride. The man who had the castle built, George Boldt, was the owner of the prized and well-known Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City. George began construction of the six-story castle in 1900, but he ceased construction of it in 1904 after the death of his beloved wife, Louise. George was to never return to Hart Island, but he still continued to spend his summers in the Thousand Islands up until his death. What we're passing now is the powerhouse. This is what supplied all of the juice for that giant mansion just behind it. In 1977, the Thousand Islands Bridge Authority acquired the property for $1. $15 million later, it was restored, and tours are given to it to this day. Look out over we landed. I think that is what they call the carriage house. I'll have to fact check myself on that. Quick boat right across. It went took about 5 minutes. Pretty scenic. You saw the round we took around the house and looked down the St. Lawrence River there and all the watercraft in action. And expected the river to be made out of Thousand Island dressing, but it looks like it was actually regular water. Castle looking pretty cool. We'll start with it first. Pretty warm day. We'll start with a trip to the pool. Really almost like a catacomb here. Onto the pool. Watch your step. That sounded cool. Wow, that looks pretty deep. Hey, we even got a frog on a lily pad. I can already tell you, I've only been in there for what, a couple minutes, and you could easily get lost in this place. What a backdrop. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful castle. I might put a bid in for it. Real estate market's a little shady right now, though. Maybe I'll hold out for a better buyer's market. This beautiful fountain here. Okay, so that building there we were looking at was the powerhouse. As impressive as a powerhouse is, I think you'll see, it cost $40,000 to build. Looking across St. Lawrence to Alex Bay. Now we're here, we might as well get down to the river. See how cold this river is. I probably could have swam across here, and I really don't think anybody would have caught me. Let's see if I can do this without falling in. That water feels pretty good, actually. Inside, they've got some examples of the materials they needed for the juice. Can you imagine the power draw that this big house needed? This is where it all came from. You walk by these different areas and you really don't know where these doorways are going to lead. It's kind of a free-flowing thing, and it's kind of tours that I like. Oh, that's a tunnel. It's like a tunnel to the powerhouse. And the grounds here in House were used in one movie, the 1981 movie Fear No Evil. This area seems like it could be haunted. The ghost of the dressing. Passageway keeps winding around until you come through on the other side. This is kind of a road to nowhere. Now, I'm certainly never going to advise anybody to get married, but if you are, this would be a cool place to do it. Look at this beautiful room, this piano here. I'll play a few, but not allowed to touch it. It's like the ballroom here. And this was the first structure on the island built by the Boldts. And if you look at the top, you can see the little pigeonholes and perches used by the fancy fowl that the Boldts had. So this was basically the water tower for the house, the Dove Gate. It's a lot of water. The light. The light. Look at that beautiful view. Look at the beautiful fountains we have here. Statuettes. Let's get a closer look at them. This might be the $1 million shot of this place right here. I always see this in everybody else's vlogs. They'll be going someplace real cool like this, one a little peaceful picture, and there's the gardeners at work. Now they got me. But you know what? This area would not look like this without their work. Said they had to do this every 10 days. And the heart there, that symbolizes, they call this Heart Island. Guess if I had a drone, I'd go above and show you that it looks like a heart. Sitting for you and 17 of your closest friends. This very well may be the greatest house that has existed in the history of mankind. And I've been to some nice ones. I've been to Breakers. I've been to Biltmore. Been here all the time and just now found the entrance. This is old George Boldt himself. Game of pool. This is probably how he made his fortune, hustling pool. And it always helps when you're hustling pool to have a table at your house for practice. This is the grand staircase, and I must say it lives up to the term grand in every possible definition of the word. All right, let's go upstairs. They went right, I'll go left. Must be the best room. He paid for it. Look at a nice little veranda she's got there. Never forget, even the rich have to poop. What gets me, that looks like one-ply toilet paper there. I think they would buy the good stuff. Come on. And another floor. Something amazing just happened. There was a kid screaming, and this lady's like, "Thank God I don't have any tears." Yeah, this is the coolest house I've ever seen in my life. Holy cow. This place is amazing. And I've reached the top of it. What a great view. This is cool. This is top of the dome or the atrium you saw in the staircase hallway. Yeah, the views from this place are just incredible. We're running out of good things to say about this place. I'm under construction here, but look at this cool little porthole here. Just when I thought it was at the top, it goes up further. So here's as high as you can go, and you can see why they had them signs about people defacing. What's wrong with people? This is as high as we go. Seriously, if you come here and decide that you want to put your stupid name up here, nobody cares. You're a loser. Don't do it. You've been warned. You've been warned. And they even have some of the original building material still in the original crates from when it was shipped here, oh, so many years ago. Price has gone up slightly. And on the other end of the island, we'll check out the Ulster Tower. And of course, the Great Lawrence Seaway is one of the biggest shipping lanes in the world, taking stuff all the way from Chicago, Detroit, Lake Erie, all the way out to the Atlantic Ocean to the Great Lawrence Seaway. So I bet you they've got shippings like this going through on a pretty regular basis. All good things must come to an end. Time to head back. There's a little better look at the yacht house we saw earlier. And they take you around the other way, taking you back. So we'll be going around the southwest portion of Hard Island. That's the Perry-style archway. And just coming around the corner there, that'll be the Ulster Tower again from the outside. Before I left Alexandria Bay, I was going to have to stop and get something to eat. And I thought I'd check out the old homestead right on the main drag. I wonder what kind of salad dressing I should choose. I think I'll also get the Steamboat Island fish sandwich. And here's a look at that haddock sandwich before I dive in. And of course, when you're here, you have to get, ranch dressing. Huh. Never thought it would happen. First ever salad. Big butt.
That's going to do it for the toll road here at the Boldt Castle, just outside of Alex Bay, New York, right on the banks of the great St. Lawrence River. And got one question for everybody. Everybody here? Who knows? Those of you in New York, who knows? Just over there into Canada, my Canadian friends. Do you know? Who knows where the toll road will lead to next?